Frank frickin' Stephenson. This guy designed the McLaren P1. He's gonna watch this at some point, so I don't know why I'm whispering, but this dude designed the McLaren P1, the Ferrari F430, the new Mini, the new Fiat 500, the whale tail Cozzy, and now we're racing a Frank Stephenson Praga. He's in our bunker. Ridiculous. Today, this is like we're vlogging and documenting. We also have a team here, look, who are filming on the behalf of Praga. Hello team.
Good morning.
Today we're going to make 2 productions in one day, which is the vlog which you're watching now, which is the behind the scenes of what's going on in this shoot. And we're also making a sort of polished production when Frank turns up, who is the designer of the livery of this car. But there's also lots of stuff happening behind the scenes as well. One of them is that HWM offer this incredible service called Flying Technicians, where if you've got a busy day and you can't fit in the service for your car, or you can't go without your wheels, they will turn up on location, do the service for you, and hand the keys to you at the end of the day. So that will be a backdrop that's taking place. But just check out the setup that these guys have got. You're going to need one of these, Jimbo.
Yorkie on the side.
That's it. Sick. Yorkie on the side. Race van.
But we even had the seats custom upholstered, so they've actually got Aston Martin branding.
Are they really?
In the headrest.
Look at that. I love it.
Because the original thing was sort of get the van and see how it goes. And then they went, let's full race van it, let's go, full whack.
But you know, for turning up on someone's drive with this, it gives you a lot of confidence in it, because you're not doing it half-assed, are you? You know, like this.
No,
is
you're not
really...
going to see like an old Transit.
No, that's it. Oh, yeah, he's going to get some old spanners out. Yeah. No, it's super on brand. Jimbo, can you imagine this, dude? An editing setup in here, table, preview screen, HDMI in.
No, you've got to get it sorted. It's going to be awesome.
I mean, we could edit in here, and then the track, like what a support track to have.
If we have an awning, you can be chilling out for the race.
Absolutely.
Before the race. I can be editing.
So there's Wi-Fi inbuilt.
So I've got basically like a Hawaii sort of dongle,
right?
And it produces Wi-Fi. There's an antenna on the roof, which is obviously a booster.
Yes.
So you sort of within a 10-metre radius of the van, you've got Wi-Fi wherever you go.
This is the rig. Like, this is a proper rig, isn't it? Jimbo, I hope you don't mind driving big vans, mate.
They're not as bad as you. Honestly, it's not as bad as you think to drive. It's got a reverse camera.
Every little helps.
Yeah. We've got a reverse camera.
Saying?
Check out. I'm not sure if we need one this big. I mean, there's so much gear in here.
There's got to be one.
There'll be a halfway house, won't there?
Yeah. If you're gonna do it, make sure you buy a high top.
High top, so you can actually like
a high top.
Stand up in it.
Yeah. Because I'm 6'2", and I can stand up comfortably in it.
In there, yeah.
And it's not bad at all.
Getting changed at the racetrack without being stuck inside the back of a van.
It's got full central heating system.
When you say central heating, like
so underneath the bench seat, there's an actual big heater.
You saying you slept in it?
Yeah, I've slept in it for a week.
Really?
Yeah.
You were in here for a week?
In the van for a week.
You know this, I'm just nerding out thinking you open this and there'll be like a drawer full of GoPros, next drawer full of lenses, gimbals.
Proper wheels on it as well, look. It's awesome.
Yeah, so
super cool.
That was one thing that was a must-have, was
proper wheels, yeah. You guys seem to be setting the standard here. I've not seen anyone.
So we're the only company,
service.
we're the only Aston dealer in the world that does this. So I'm officially one of one in the world.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that is absolutely ludicrous.
I've got to get involved in this. Look at that.
On the side doors, get a bit more light in there.
I don't think there's ever been more of a case where photos don't do this thing justice. It's absolutely ridiculous thing. The gold cap. Seen the gold on it.
Crikey, look at that.
I feel sorry for whoever had to wrap this thing. It's so intricate. Well, now we need to bring their A game because we've got all the gear and some idea.
Absolutely.
So now we need to bring it. Look at that. Check this out. This is really cool. We got the special delivery of tyres to The bunker. This is the bunker! You know what's weird? I've been an ambassador for Michelin 4 years now, and weirdly I've never received any tyres personally. They've always been dropped off at like a garage or a dealership or something like that. So to have them arrive feels like Christmas. It's very cool. Right, well done. There's some good stuff in there. Oh wow. This is, I nerd out. It's so weird. I love fresh rubber, man. Fresh PS4S. Now, look, I'm not just saying this because I'm, working for Michelin. Historically, when I was, not so educated on how important tyres were when I was basically learning to drive, it was always somewhat of a loathed purchase. It's a bit like filling up with fuel or replacing your sort of heating oil in your house. You don't want to do it, but then when you learn about tyres and the importance of them, really, all of the R&D and development, it doesn't matter how posh that car is or how posh that car is, all of the technology goes through that contact patch. And this contact patch is really sexy stuff.
Okay.
But this is the first time I've seen this, so...
Yeah. We saw it yesterday for the first time.
Was it really?
Yeah, well, we saw
yesterday?
obviously Photoshop, but we see it in real life. And outside, it's... Gosh,
the actual light outside is... the sculpture of it is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's got so much entertainment.
We were just lucky when you get up close. First of all, I thought these were printed on. These are hand laid.
Yeah.
And look at the taper on that. Look at the detail.
That's less than a mil.
It is less than a mil. I know. I mean, apparently
awesome.
the guy who wrapped his Jan, is it?
Yeah, Jan did it.
The guy called Jan who wrapped it.
Yeah,
I remember when we discussed this concept and it was still in sort of 3D render. I was like, some poor guy has got to wrap this.
Yeah.
The dude has nailed it.
No. I only met him on the phone, but I could tell he was like, I'll do whatever you guys do, but send me the perfect data and I'll get it. He's a perfectionist.
Like, actually, when you get up close to this, the detail is off the chart.
Yeah.
Morning, dude.
Morning.
How's things?
Very well.
Hi, Miles.
I've seen this a few times.
Today's a good day.
But behold, in all its glory. How's things, Ben?
Good, man.
Everything good? Yeah, really good.
You good?
Yeah, good.
But I've seen you sent me a few photos. I've seen the renders. Top Gear dropped it.
They did.
Yesterday?
They did, yeah.
But still, the impact, when you really see it.
Yeah, when you walk around with it. I mean, I walked in, my jaw went,
I know.
Is that it?
It's really nice seeing like, you don't often see a fresh racing car. Like, after a couple of races, they get fairly beat, don't they? But in there, it's a shame to get in that thing. It looks so good.
I hate to tell you,
you've
James,
been in, haven't
I
you?
sat in it the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I had to do it.
You've broken the seal already. Oh. So this is like an inverted satin gloss versus a
this is applied.
flow.
The matte's applied, and the gloss is basically how they finish clear lacquer in it.
I remember you saying very early on that it needs to look fast even when it's stationary.
Yeah.
I think you nailed that one. I mean, there's no getting around the fact that thing is really quick.
What does
When Miles is
fast graphic? What's a fast graphic look like?
Well, that's it. Yeah. It's like, let's go back. So I looked at F1 drivers from the 70s.
Yeah.
And their helmets were so simple, but so iconic. Just big blocks of.
That's how you remember
colour.
it. Blocks of colour.
Yeah.
Like you say, the more people come along and they're like, oh, look at this, got this bit of detail here. You're never going to see it.
You're never going to see it.
You're never going to see it. Dude, it's really turned out well.
I'm super happy with it, honestly. It was done during lockdown,
Yeah.
so it was all done via Zoom. So there was no real hands-on. It was backwards and forwards with
Kind of like this.
Photoshops. Just like that, yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, let's see how it turns out. We filmed it a few weeks back, and I get it out of the box just blown away. Absolutely blown away by it.
Absolutely killed it.
These guys seriously nailed that. And now that the sun's out, you should be able to see that exposed carbon. It's pretty rad.
Remember that job we did in Dubai?
I do, yeah.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Wild, mate. That was one of the best.
Definitely.
That was one of the best. Dude, we closed the road. I'll tell you in a minute.
We had the Dubai police literally shut that
I'll
road.
tell you.
We had the Dubai police at our disposal, so whatever we wanted, so it was like shut that road. They'd put the sirens on and they'd stop dead in the road, and they'd just close the road. And so we'd spend an hour. We wanted to get this drone shot, and literally all the general public in Dubai were just stopped. It was Ras Al Khaimah, it was, so it's like a different Emirati, but it was just crazy. Literally whatever we wanted the police to do, they'd do. It was so cool. And then we closed a mountain road. Have you heard of Jebel Jayus? Yeah. So they closed that for us.
come and check this out. This is multitasking at its finest. So today, while we're on set doing this shoot, HWM Aston Martin have come down with their flying technicians van, and what a name for a service. And ultimately, they get to service the DBS on site while we're here filming. Yeah, then they're going to nip around the corner, get the tyres swapped out. But I just love the fact that it can be here, multitasking while you're getting on with your day. And what a setup. The van is so cool. It is fabric, right? So your inspiration for what's now the whale tail, right?
My inspiration was, if we're going to put wings on it, it's basically to keep the back end glued to the ground. So if it's providing a lot of lift, if we flip it upside down, you're going to provide a lot of downforce.
And you were going to put 3 on.
We had 3 on.
You had
in
3 on?
In the development phase, we had 3 of them on.
But the bean counters were like,
yeah, they were saying, well, do you really need 3? I know it looks pretty unusual and all that. And I'm like, well, that's the reason why we're doing it. You know, we want to give it character and uniqueness and personality, but also
this is on the Cosworth.
Ford Cosy, yeah.
Ford Cosworth was going to have 3 wings.
Yeah.
And it was inspired by the Red Baron?
Yeah, because it had 3 wings. The Fokker DR1, if you look at it, what makes it really unique and really a great plane was that it had three wings.
Wow.
You know, the important thing is the spacing between the wings, because if you get them too close, it screws everything up. It just doesn't have any effect. So you got to get the spacing right, but that was calculated basically. So we had 3 wings, and obviously it ruined the vision out the back. But you know, you're not supposed to.
But who cares?
Who's looking back? You're supposed to be looking forward.
Yeah, who knows? Like, next time I see one, I'm like, should have had 3 wings.
Yeah, it's like that. You know, I'm walking. Shouldn't you have 10 fingers?